I'm Susan Schwartz, and I'm the recipient of the Hazon Award this year. I've learned so many things in my involvement with CSAIR. I've learned about myself. I've learned about making plans. I've learned about looking forward, and I've learned about looking back as well to tell a good story and tell the story of Barshul. So whenever I've told my story, I always talk about how my first job at synagogue was finding a place to store bottles of juice for Hebrew school snack. So there's always some way to get involved. There can be giant ways. There can be ways where you feel like I'm being reeled in by the fishing rod, and this is a lifelong project. And then there are small little projects. And if you have an idea or you have a motivation, you should bring that and act on it immediately. So I walk in on Shabbat or on a Friday night, or I walk into the office to take care of some kind of business, and I feel like we're a warm and engaging and engaged congregation. And then to hear, and sometimes I forget about that, and I just take it for granted, and I just come in and do whatever I do. So when we have guests and they're so enamored of the rabbi, of the services, of the way people care for one another, then it makes me feel really proud, and it motivates me to do more.
My name is Eric Fisher, and I'm receiving the Kihila Award. I've always been passionate about studying Jewish text, and I think that adults, surprisingly, are underserved when it comes to Jewish education. So many people think about Jewish education nostalgically. They think about what they learned in Hebrew school or what they learned when they were children. For me, we continue to develop as adults. We develop complex ways of looking at things, and our intellect deepens, but our Jewish education frequently doesn't keep up with that. So for me, it's a chance to bridge that difference. I've always had the experience that there's that moment where the class just takes off, and where people are really drawing things from the text that are deep and that involve sharing a piece of themselves. And for me, that's always the most exciting moment. It's what keeps me hooked. My favorite part of the synagogue right now is just the way that it's teeming with kids and the energy that brings to the synagogue. I love it. Children are just future adult Jewish education participants, but they're also children, and that they bring something special.
My name is Johanna Zundorfer, and I'm getting the Chesed Award. I was very moved by the decision of the congregation to choose me, as long as I can use the phone and as long as I can go take the bus visiting somebody. I will do it. It's not always easy. No, it's not always easy, especially if somebody is homebound for a long time, doesn't get out. It's not easy. Yes, I have a special seat, and I was complaining to the rabbi that I don't hear him well, and he suggested to move further front, and I tried it last Shabbat, and you know what? I'm going back to my old seat, because that doesn't make any difference, and I'm so used to the old seat.